So they have to go on this journey, like not individually. They like split up into pairs to go find the rest of the lions, and they don't find all of them. Like at least I don't think they do. Like the red lion is missing or something. But I think they find it near the end. I don't remember how. Because I know they join together at the end. Oh, this is a spoiler review, by the way. I probably should have said that. I'll probably say it in the title. I don't know. That goes without saying. Why would you watch me talking about this? Anyway. So yeah, it's a little tedious, to be completely honest. I think it goes on a little too long, but it's fine. I think it's just because of how predictable it is. They're gonna get the lions and come back and most likely join together, which they do. So Lance and Hunk go together, and Lance gets the blue lion. Hunk finds his lion, which I think is yellow. Probably wrong. I think it's yellow or something like that. Yeah. But I like how all the lion robots, they have like these individual kind of characteristics. Like Lance's is like very fast, it seems, and then Hunk's is like it's like big and bulky. It's slow, but has like a ton of armor. And I don't really know the characteristics of the other one. But yeah, so they're just when they go to this planet, this alien planet, Lance is like fighting these aliens. I don't know if they're like the part of the bad guys or if they're just random aliens. I think they're part of the bad guys. And what's his name? Hunk is off looking for his robot in like the cave. And yeah, he's a really funny character. They're all pretty well. Shiro's not funny, but I like Shiro. Kind of your typical leader, motivational speeches, all that. But it's good. Yeah, I think I liked Shiro and Pidge's little journey a little bit better. They go to this kind of jungle planet, and there's like this sloth alien, which I love the design of that thing. It kind of looks like something from Star Wars or something, I don't know, where they take an animal but like make it sentient. So he just kind of like, come on, and then he just rows them. Well, he's not speaking English, but he's just kind of motions with his hands towards Shiro and Pidge, and he just kind of rows them to this, by row, I mean, to this big temple-looking thing, and Shiro's lion is like back at the castle with the princess and the royal advisor, and they can't get it for some reason, I think, or I don't know, something like that. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting everything. But then Pidge has to go in and find his own robot, which he does. It's a green robot. And that was pretty cool. I like those two characters together. They seem to bounce off well. It seems like the oldest character, I guess, and then the youngest character, kind of like this big brother type thing going on. Lots of you can do it. A good big brother, I should say, because I'm a big brother, and I'm not like, come on. I'm like, you idiots. I'm not a good big brother. So yeah, he finds his lion. They both, him and Hunk both find their lions. They regroup back at the palace. The princess has like a word with like her father who's dead, but it's kind of like a Superman talking to a Jarrell thing. I don't know. It's like his consciousness, so it's like not really him, but it's him at the same time. So just kind of telling her to be strong and stuff. He may have said something else, but that's what I remember. And again, I like this princess character. I'm forgetting her name. I'm sorry, but I think you can see her right there in the distance. If I'm not blocking, she's the only girl in the picture, so I think you can tell who she is. Yeah, and then the aliens are they do end up coming to the palace to attack, and that's the moment of truth. That's when they all have to get together in their robots, and I think they have all of them by now. I'm not really sure what transpires that leads to them getting them all, but I'm pretty sure they get them all. And they, join together eventually, after some trouble as Voltron. And Oh, you know what? I just skipped like an entire segment of the episode. Okay, real quick. I don't know when this takes place. Early on, after they found the palace, they receive their suits and these cool weapons and stuff, and they go to this alien ship. Oh, you know what? That is where Keith's line is. The aliens have it, the red line, so they have to board the alien vessel, and Shiro, he like doesn't remember exactly what happened to him while he was abducted, but he's like starts to get like these kind of flashbacks. You know, hallways look familiar. He ends up freeing these like alien prisoners that the evil aliens have captured, and they say like thank you, Shiro. He's like, how do you know my name? So I'm sure the show will go into that at some point. So yeah, Keith, edgy dude. uh, he finds his lion. He gets it. There's like this cool space battle going on outside with like the character. It's so weird. Lions flying in space. Robot lions flying in space. Okay. But yeah, it's cool. Like they're attacking the alien ship. They have to like disable an ion cannon, and which they do. Okay, and yeah, so everyone has their lions by like the end of the battle. Shiro gets his like from inside the palace somewhere. So then they join. Then the aliens, the evil aliens, they arrive at the palace, and that's when they join together as Voltron. By then they've like fixed their weaponry, so they're like about to destroy the palace. The palace has like these shields, but they break through the shields, and it's like one more shot, and the princess and funny butler dude are toast. And I think it's at this moment, or maybe a little bit before, where they turn into Voltron and come together as a team. Which is what Shiro wanted them to do. Come on, we're a team. From the very beginning, we're a team. I just met you guys, but come on. That's what a good leader's supposed to do, right? So they, what do they do? I think they destroy the ship. Do they? I'm not sure. Maybe they just disable it. No, because like there's this leader of the ship who's like kind of like the not like the highest ranking guy, but like he's probably going to be like the main villain of this season. I don't know, it might be like a build up to the major villain. Like Palpatine in Star Wars is the villain, but you've got like all these different villains leading up to him, like Tarkin and Vader. So I think it's gonna be kind of like that. So yeah, they defeat the aliens. I'm not sure if they blow up the ship and then he gets away, or if they just like lose their shields and they gotta retreat. I think that's what happens actually. There's this cool. I'm going back again, but at some point in the alien ship, there's this cool. I don't know, like kind of like foreseer or something, like this kind of like elderly female alien who's like part of the evil aliens, and she's got like these like just blank eyes, and I guess she's like some kind of like fortune teller or something like that. She just kind of sees stuff, and that was pretty neat. I like creepy characters like that, so I hope we see more of that. So yeah, they defeat the bad guys. It's all good for now. And then they're all happy, and they have a group shot looking up at their lions, and then it ends. I don't think I missed anything really. So yeah, to wrap that up, pretty decent start. I really like the characters, the animation, the style, the design, everything. I can't remember the theme, and that's not necessarily because it's like not memorable. I mean, it could be. I don't know, but I don't remember music very well. I don't remember anything very well, do I? So yeah, nothing to say about the music yet because I can't remember it. But again, I really like these characters. That's like the strong point for me. They're all very unique, not necessarily wholly original, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But it's only the first episode, so I don't know. They could get real in depth and everything. But yeah, like it's a little cheesy as expected. It's based on an '80s cartoon, so duh. But yeah, I think they did like the best reboot of a '80s robot fighting cartoon that you could. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I recommend it if you're into that kind of stuff. Um, and I'll see you guys for the next episode. Bye.